So today we are going to do partial market equilibrium, a linear model. So before understanding this, let us understand this graph first. So basically this is a demand and supply curve graph where the demand and supply curve intersect here. Okay, so we know that the demand curve is always downward sloping and the supply curve is always upward sloping. Okay, and the point at where they intersect is known as the equilibrium point. So this point is the equilibrium point. The demand curve equation is given as QD equals to A minus BP, and the supply curve equation is given as minus C plus DP. Okay, so at equilibrium, quantity demanded is equals to quantity supplied, and here at quantity demanded equation A minus BP, here A is the intercept, okay, and B is the slope. Okay, BP is the slope. Okay, so now let's move on ahead and prove this equation. So earlier we have seen that Q, quantity demanded, equals to A minus BP, and quantity supplied equals to minus C plus DP. We are studying the partial market equilibrium, so we at equilibrium quantity demanded equals to quantity supplied. Substituting these equation here, A minus BP equals to minus C plus DP. Okay, so moving DP to the left hand side, here we get, and moving DP to the left hand side and A to the right hand side, here we get B plus D bracket P equals to A plus C. Okay, so the value of P equals to A plus C upon B plus D. This is the value of P. Now if we find the value of P, then if suppose we got the value of P as 1, okay, so we will substitute the value of P in any of this equation to find the value of quantity demanded and quantity supplied. Okay, for example, now we substitute this value in the equation of quantity demanded. Okay, here we get A minus B, A plus C, it is Q. Okay, A plus C upon B plus D. Okay, so multiplying this here, so the total outcome will be AD minus BC upon B plus D. So Q equals to this. Okay, so we will always denote this as P star and Q star, not as P and Q. Okay, because in the question it tells us to find out Q star and P star. So now let us take an example. It will be more easier to understand with an example. So suppose the given market model is at equilibrium is quantity demanded equals to quantity supplied is given. Quantity demanded equals to 21 minus 3p, and quantity supplied equals to minus 4 plus 8p. Okay, now we know the condition that it is in the equilibrium, so quantity demanded is equals to quantity supplied. So 21 minus 3p equals to minus 4 plus 8p. Okay, now we will move 8p to the left hand side, we will get minus 11p, and move 21 to the right hand side, we will get minus 25. So the value of P is 25 by 11. The value of P is 25 by 11, but we will write this as P star, because in the question it is given us to find the P star and Q star. Now we have got the value of P here. Now we will put the value of P in any of these equations, to find the value of Q. Okay, so to find the value of Q, substituting the value of P in equation 1. Okay, equation 1, we will get Q star as 21 minus 3 into 25 is 75 upon 11. Okay, now we will multiply 21 by 11. So multiplying 21 by 11, 21 into 11, we get 231. So 231 minus 75 upon 11. So here we will minus it by 75, which is 156. 156 by 11. So, and we will divide it by 11. So we will get 14.1 something. Okay, it's your choice to leave it in the fraction form or further solve it, but I will tell you that just leave it here only in this fraction form. Okay, so Q star is 156 upon 11 or 14.1 on further solving this. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. We were given the equation, and we were told that it is an equilibrium situation where quantity demanded is quantity supplied. So we put the quantity demanded is as equals to quantity supplied. We find the value of P. After finding the value of P, we replace the value of P in the equation 1. After replacing the value of P in equation 1, we got the value of Q. Hope you understand.